Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new FIFA 13 video. Today I've got a Manchester United versus Atletico Madrid, and you guys chose this game actually. I put it up on Facebook earlier. I put up a poll asking would you like to see Manchester United versus Atletico, which obviously won. Also, the other teams were Brazil versus France and Italy versus Spain. So, you know, if you guys want to vote on what you guys would like to see tomorrow, I'll put up a poll tomorrow morning, and you guys can leave your vote, I suppose, more than anything, and just it kind of creates more viewer interaction, and I like doing that, getting you guys to choose what you'd like to see, because at the end of the day these videos are for you guys. You know, I played the game, but I really want to show you guys what FIFA 13 is all about and what I think to the game. And today I've got Manchester United versus Atletico Madrid. It's sweet the floor as far as on the poll goes. You know, there were so many more votes for Manchester United, but here, I've shown you guys the team management. I always like to show you guys the team management. I know the player ratings aren't final, although it is important to let you guys know, you know, some of the ratings, even though, like I said, they aren't final, they will be close enough. A few stats might be changed, but they are close enough. So here we have 89 rated Wayne Rooney. Obviously, you have RVP in the team as well. So those are two very powerhouse-like players. You know, really good shot, really good finishing, those sort of players. And that came actually more than an issue, more than anything. How was I going to get 89 rated Wayne Rooney and 88 rated RVP into the team and still have the ability to, you know, have that little bit more pace in the team, as well as being able to put goals in the back of the net, because at the end of the day, that's how you win these games. So I ended up going with an RVP and Hernandez, or RVP and Welbeck combination. I found those players much better than having both RVP and Rooney on at the same time. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. If I could get both of those players on and play really well, I absolutely would. But I just struggled to find the right formation and right players to go around them that would feed both those two players who have a very similar playstyle on FIFA in order to really just maximize the potential that both of them have, because don't get me wrong, they're both great players on this game. For me though, RVP is just a little bit better than Rooney, but again, that's all down to personal preference when it comes to this game. So you guys are going to have to make those sort of decisions for yourself, which ones you guys prefer. But for me, it was RVP over Rooney, and that's why I decided to go with the likes of RVP and Welbeck or something. But would you like some salt with those chips, Van Persie? Putting that away, like I said, his finishing is outstanding. And him and Falcao, who happens to be on the other team actually, are two of the best finishers that I played with on FIFA 13. You guys obviously have to make all your own decisions when you guys get your hands on the game, which you can actually get them on with the early release. The demo comes out on the 11th, which is really cool. So you guys will be able to play with a few of the teams. I don't think you get access to Manchester United, I think, but I don't think you have access to Atletico Madrid. So you'll be able to make up your mind what you think to RVP and Rooney, but Falcao, you're going to have to try out for yourself when you get the early release if you decide to. There's some info on that actually. If you go to the EA Sports Twitter, you can learn a little bit more about what the whole season pass shenanigans, which you get 3 days early, I believe, full access to the game, including Ultimate Team at last. And, you know, last time they didn't have it where they had it where you couldn't access Ultimate Team. Now you can. So that's all really fine, randy and dandy. And another big player on the Manchester United squad that actually kind of went unnoticed a little bit, but not for the wrong reasons, but for the right reasons, was Shinji Kagawa, who's actually on the ball as we speak. And he is awesome in this game. I really enjoy using him. He's really nifty. He kind of reminds me a lot of a David Silva in this game, which kind of leads me on to my next topic, or not topic, but next statement, is that I find Manchester City a better team on this game. Don't go crazy, Manchester United fans, but for some reason Manchester United just have incredibly high rated players. You know, got likes of Kompany, Yaya Toure, David Silva, Tevez, Aguero, Balotelli. All those players attacking wise are just incredible. You guys will love to use them. They're a very powerful side, I suppose is the word. I actually prefer using I prefer the combo between Aguero and Balotelli. Those are my two strikers. I don't really enjoy using Tevez too much, but yeah, definitely Manchester City are a better team than Manchester United in this game. But again, it's all down to your personal play style and how you guys like to play the game. But for me, it just had to be Man City over them. They're such a powerful side in this, and actually you guys will get to use them in the demo. I believe they're one of the demo teams, so have fun with all that. Atletico Madrid, very, very solid team. Again, they kind of remind me of Porto. They're a fun team to use. They're a good team to use, but they're not a team that I'd go to if I want to win games. You obviously, I said you had Falcao in there, who's their best player by quite a bit. A very good player, and that goal there was just, my keeper did such a great job to save it, but the rebound, he managed to put it in the back of the net, which kind of brings me on to another point, which is in FIFA 13, I think we're going to see a lot low scoring games. You know, if you lose by 6-7 goals this time, you know, that is an absolute hammering. That equates to around 11 or 12 goals in FIFA 12. You know, that's a pretty hefty battering, because in this game it is a lot harder to score goals. I find, you know, the finishing is a bit harder. One of the big things I get asked all the time is finesse overpowered, and I can tell you this right now, not at all. It is so hard to score finesse goals in this game. For whatever reason they made it, it is just so tricky to score finesse goals. There's no way, even inside the box, players will put it wide. You know, in FIFA 12, where you're like, this is a given, you literally cannot miss this in FIFA 12. In FIFA 13, it can easily just go all haywire, all tits up, and just really not do well. And it was really strange to get used to, because I'm so used to being able to put in those sweaty little finesse goals, but now I've had to change it up, and a lot more power shots that are coming from me. But click on the screen for more FIFA 13 gameplay and subscribe, and you know, if you guys could leave a like, that would be immense. Obviously my Twitter and Facebook are down in the description, and I'll catch you guys all later. Bye bye.